podcast. Kwaku, yo, Jaden, what are you saying? Bless? Yo, we're walking on College Street. We're on our way to the Mod Club to interview Lethal Bizzle, UK rapper. You guys should check out his music, like right here. Splice it and edit it. Don't tell me what to do. See?
All right, what's going on, guys? It's the Wasteman Podcast. We are here at the Mod Club in Toronto, and we have a very special guest today. We have Lethal Bizzle.
Yo, go on, my G.
Listen. Before we start this interview, let me get some out of the way. See? My name is Kwaku. Kwaku,
Nah,
as
it's
you might
not,
see.
man. You don't say that. It's Kweku. Kweku Ajimai. Ajimai. Yeah, Charlie.
And this is no, let me say Maxwell Awosu Ansa.
Man knows the real names, you know.
And you know, the boy had to come
What?
through.
We say come true, Ghana for. Hey, Charlie. Okay.
But yo, we came through. We had to come with a couple questions, you know.
Yes.
'Cause we're really into your music. It's the
Thank
grime
you.
scene, it's the UK scene. So, in the UK, you have grime music.
Yes.
And that's a little different than UK hip hop, correct?
Yes. Grime is kind of like, it's more of a lifestyle. It's like a new culture. It's a different tempo. It's a different sound to anything out there in the world. And then the rap scene is very like, obviously the tempo and shit is very similar to like the US rap shit, but also they can fuck with like the trap shit, the sped up kind of stuff. So, but we all fuck with each other though. It's not like a mad segregation thing. It's I just think like the grime culture, there's more of a history of it being real British and just the foundation of the way it started and stuff.
And you're one of the forefathers of that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we've been going for like 15, 16 years, so I was at the beginning of that. Me, Wiley, Kano, Dizzy Rascal, So Solid Crew, Page and Go, like so many different other people that was around at the same time that helped build the platform and the foundation for us to continue to what we're doing now.
Yeah. So like knowing grime music takes us way back, but nowadays a lot of young boys are getting into grime music. You got Section Boys.
Yes,
You got all of them.
yes.
Are there any young grime artists that you're mentoring right now? Who you co-signing?
You know what? One thing with me, yeah, me being one of the pioneers, I think it's important that new artists and new talent come through. So I'm always the first. If I see something, I fuck with it. I put it out there. Like Stormzy, when Stormzy first came, I brought Stormzy on my tour in 2014. Was it 14 or 13? 2014, I think it was. You know, he came on tour with me, and he's still one of my closest boys. And you know what I mean? Just seeing the way he's just, you know, prevailed and just took his career and killing it. You know, that's what I'm all about. So Section Boys, I fuck with them as well. Who else? You know what? It's not even just about the grime scene, just UK music in general. You know, there's a big Afro swing scene that's happening right now. You know, Kojo Funds, Jay Haas, Mo Stack, Miss. There's so many guys just doing their thing. You know, there's so many different genres and cultures within one main culture, but different kind of like sounds and tempos and shit. But we all fuck with each other. I got a record of Mo Stack as well. We dropped earlier this summer. But yeah, I just think the UK scene right now is in such an amazing space, man. And we're just trying to keep it fresh and try and stay ahead of everyone else, man.
So earlier this year, Drake dropped More Life, and since we're in Toronto, you know, he came through with a bunch of UK features. So what do you think of the like transmission from the UK to Canada and how that's been?
You know what? I got a big up Drizzy still. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's on a very big platform and the world is definitely watching him. He's one of the biggest artists in the world, regardless, not even just hip hop, like the world. You know what I mean? He's got the pop guys on him as well. So for him to go out his way and do that, you know, for me, you know what I mean? I felt like, even though I wasn't even involved in the project, I was rooting for it. Like, yes, like, because he's just going to make the world pay attention to, like, what's going on in the UK. So, like, that's what I've been seeing what's happening, like, doing shows, different parts of the world, artists getting more popular. And I feel like the More Life album definitely shone more light on the UK, even though we've been doing our thing within the UK. But sometimes when someone from a different part of the world that's got maybe a bigger platform, a bigger audience, introduces their fans, because sometimes they may not necessarily know, because obviously it's a different country and a lot of the stuff that happens in Europe sometimes stays in Europe. So it's good that Drake shone a light on it, and everyone was like, yo, who's this Gigs guy? Yo, who's this Skepta guy? Oh, Grime? Oh, what's that Grime shit? And then, you know, it just stems on from there and start realizing that there's a whole culture. Like, you know what I mean? There's Skepta, but then there's Bizzle, and then there's, you know what I mean? There's Stormzy, there's all these other people. So I think definitely, like, Drake, you know, putting the UK, like, in his corner is definitely helped the world, you know, see the UK scene, like, in a bigger light.
Nice. Last question. So, this was your first show in Toronto, and I have to say, tough, bro. Yo, nah, I can't even, we'll splicing the footage into the scene, but yo, how did it feel coming to Toronto and feeling that energy? Since it's like, it's different, because Americans is one thing, but Toronto, the way we talk, say, yo, dog, man, them's like, it's the same kind of slide. How did it feel, that energy, just being in that atmosphere?
You know what? Like, it's my second time coming here. Like, I came with Skepta in April, and that's what made me want to come back here, because being at the Skepta show and just walking around town and speaking to people, it just felt like I was at home. Like, we speak very similar. It's multicultural. You know what I mean? We like football. Like, it's not soccer, it's football. You know what I'm saying? Like, we like similar things. So coming in like here tonight, it was kind of mind blowing at first. First I thought, nah, these are guys that are from London on holiday that they've come to the show. And then when I started hearing them speaking and singing the lyrics back, I was like, wow, like, these are actually like Toronto, like Canadian fans. And I've been taking a bunch of pictures of fans and stuff. So the energy, it just felt like I was at home, man. It just makes me feel like, yo, I need to come back out here. You know what I mean? Keep coming out and do shows, link up with the man them, link up with the artists. And you know what I mean? Just keep pushing it, because it feels like there's such a mad similarity between London and Toronto.
So thank you. It's the Waste Man podcast. Thank you.
The Waste Man, man, no Waste Man.
Seeing that, it's not how you start, how you
Waste Man.
finish.
Trust, I hear that still. I like
Lethal Bizzle.
You done know,
the
G.
legend.
Thank you.
Peace.
Easy.
I know that I'm blessed. I kiss my girl good morning, now I'm laying on her breast. Every day's a challenge, but I'm ready for the test. Plan ahead, stay ahead, pre what's coming next.